most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeray.
Happy Monday, everybody. It's a beautiful start to the day here at East Pennsboro High School in Enola. And wow, clear skies, just gorgeous out there. And a gorgeous week is ahead, as we promised last week, right? We saw a bump in humidity Friday, Saturday, but you know, for the most part, we didn't get a lot of rain late last week, and still no rain coming this week. And then could there be a change next week? Certainly not going to promise that, but indications are that next week could feature some rain. Look at this beauty of a sunrise, though, over Harrisburg. It doesn't get much better than this, does it? Just absolutely gorgeous weather here as we, head back to school, get into fall football season, right? You're talking about pumpkin picking and fall decorations, and this is the type of weather we typically think of in September, and we've got it here now thanks to high pressure. Temperatures are dipping into the 30s in spots like Du Bois, and we had Carlisle dipping into the 30s. Many of us are still in the low 50s like Harrisburg and Lebanon, and then a lot of us are in the 40s like York and Lancaster. York down to 42. That's sweatshirt weather. This is a 10 to 20 degree drop since yesterday, so a big change as we are now much cooler. That the front came through on Saturday and delivered this punch of cooler and drier air. Dew points are very low as well. So, again, another dry week. But speaking of pumpkins, here they are. Yeah, it's really time to start picking them and putting them out and getting ready for fall. Pleasant today, 73 degrees, nice and comfortable. 50 tonight, clear, cool, with light winds, gorgeous. So an upper-level trough is pulling in this colder air and drier air from Canada, and it's dry. Believe me, look at these tan colors on the map, and darker colors and tan colors indicate really dry air. Now, at the surface, though, even though we have an upper-level trough, we've got a surface ridge of high pressure, so that's keeping us dry, and there's really not a lot of weather to speak of across the country. There is a front offshore here, maybe a couple of showers from a weak trough in the middle part of the country, but the lower 48 and the tropics still, for that matter, look quiet. And we will be here locally. Sunny today. Tomorrow looks good. Getting into the mid-70s on Tuesday. Now, Wednesday, a little bit of an east wind is going to produce some clouds, especially for our southern and eastern counties early in the day. They will break apart to a mostly sunny afternoon. But keep that in mind, Wednesday could start gray. Other than that, not much else going on. Temperatures in the low 70s today, dipping back into the 40s and 50s tonight. I think a really great week for sleeping weather, opening the windows, giving the AC a break, and tomorrow, again, getting a bit warmer into the mid-70s. Let's talk about the extended outlook because, again, there really isn't much to talk about over the next week. And part of the problem that we've dealt with so far in August and now bleeding into September, we've had no rain. And that looks to continue here over the next 7 days. I don't see a drop of it coming until at least next week. And that is when the Climate Prediction Center says, you know what? We could see some showers and some rainy days next week that would indicate perhaps that we have an above average rainfall situation next week. But again, let's wait and see. Not all models agree with this, and dry weather just tends to beget more dry weather. So we need to wait and see on that. The other thing to note is temperatures are not really going anywhere. It's going to be cooler here to start the week, but I do think a more seasonable end of the week is upon us. But there's really no big changes coming. The humidity stays low as well. Very comfortable over the next 7 to 10 days. And kind of what you see is what you get. 70s today, tomorrow, Wednesday. Wednesday morning may feature some clouds. And then very seasonable heading into the end of the week and next week. Overnight lows remaining in the 50s. It's going to be very comfortable here. And that's good news. Many of us have to cart the kids around to fall sports, right? And amongst fall festivals and things going on, football games and all of it. Good weather for it here this week.
Yeah, we need the rain.
We do. We just don't want too much of it because we've already seen how that plays out in July and September. So we'll tell you if next week maybe looks a little wetter.
I did, though. I brought my hibiscus in for the winter.
For the winter, yeah.
Because its leaves started to change colors, and I was like, no.
And I don't know if you've noticed that, but out of the trees, just a hint, starting to change with these cooler mornings.
But I saw it first, which is like kind of a tropical plant, and I was like, no. You need to come in. You're coming in.
Yep, I agree, especially because it's cool out there this morning.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Brett.